Hello, fellow humans. I'm getting acclimated with this camera thing. You know what's so funny? I was like watching me on here trying to get used to it. Like, okay, you can do this, Aisha. And it looks horrible, horrible while I'm filming. But when I loaded it on YouTube, nothing was wrong. It looked perfectly fine. It was all in my head. So whatever collective message that I'm about to do, it probably has to do with that. Because I got the ping to do something empowering today, which makes sense because it's Jupiter Day, expansion, growth, luck, like all the shiny things. You know, it's co-ruled by Neptune. So it's a part of your gifts of prophecy and like future joy. I'm hearing jubilation. That's like ultra happy, right? So let's see. What is today's collective empowering message? I only have like 15, 20 minutes before I have another session. And I did not want to lose my momentum in between time. Because I realized me listening to these frequencies as I'm doing sessions all day is what makes me sleepy. I'm staying in like a hypnosis state all day trying to stay awake. So that's why I keep getting headaches and why I can only do 4 to 5 readings per day. Sorry for those who are suffering because of my turnaround time. I didn't know I was going to get this popular, or that I was essentially like sleepwalking, day walking something, because I'm in the liminal space all day while I'm doing these readings. So you live, you learn, right? I have a picture that I was going to post. It was a twin flame activation when I pulled from like a love deck to see what was going on just in general. And I was like, all right, I'll share this later. Literally, when I went to go pull here, call your soul allies. What type of personalities have you attracted into your life? Set a fresh intention. Set a fresh intention around the kind of people that you would like to meet in the future. So you're aligning into something else, like literally. Can't beat this. So this is the attracting new people. Think about where you want to head, like who you want to be locked up with. I said locked up with. It was supposed to be locked in, but I guess it depends on the friend group you get. You're supposed to be going on a higher path. Don't go with nobody who's going to get you locked up. So you are attracting people that are going to be on your new spiritual path, on your higher timeline. I literally just did a reading for a lady that was letting her know that everything was about to go away, but it's called a timeline collapse. In order for new things to happen going forward, you have to release all the old stuff from the past. In this case, you might start losing friends, your job, everything that you had that was attached to that vibration or that energy that you were in has to fall away so that new things can build with your energy. But the advantage is, right? You can be right here, right now, and you are planting seeds over here. And then you're just going to zoom over there once you release the weight from the old stuff. So say you have crappy friends that you do get locked up for or with over here. Once you drop those friends in 3:06 on the clock, then you'll catapult to this group over here. Is like, I don't want to say church friends because it don't feel like churchy, but enlightened friends. Friends who lead you into good things. People that you can grow with, that you can thrive with. And this is a Jupiter day, so I guess so people you can be spiritually expansive with. When y'all go and do things, you know it's for your betterment instead of your detriment. So, commitment to change is being requested at this time. It's you versus you, baby. Review your responsibilities. Are your commitments and obligations life-affirming and empowering? You may need to set aside doubts and commit to a person or purpose. Change, and that's the butterfly one, so that's a big change. And flow and transformation. Life is moving in an ebb and flow pattern. That's not what it said, but I'm just, because I messed that all up. Accepting change makes it much easier to navigate. Embracing change is the key to life. So, you ain't got no choice. It's going to keep getting harder and harder for you. And that was a strange way to express that. But it's going to keep getting harder and harder for you as you try to repair the things that are being pulled away. Say you've been friends with somebody for 12 years, but it was a tumultuous friendship, and you could recognize that it's coming to an end, like it's not clicking no more, like every time y'all talk, it's like something go left, right? And you're still trying to pull hairs, it's going to get to a point where y'all end up becoming like damn near enemies because you have forced the energy that's no longer in alignment. Y'all magnets are pushing away each other instead of pulling y'all towards each other because you're getting pulled in another direction. When that happens, when that spiritual path thing is activated, that's because God has something on for you. That means it doesn't really matter necessarily what you want for yourself. You better get with the program. It does not matter. Commit to the change that you see is happening. Because it's within your, it's for your highest good. It's within the realm of what you want for yourself, but you don't think that you are worthy of it is what I'm getting. So being open to receive. Say you've been with those crap friends your whole life and you ain't been really good at relationships or any of that stuff. There's a part of you as you're entering this journey when all that stuff that's falling away, it's scaring the crap out of you. Like, who am I without them, those people? Who am I going forward? Because I know I'm not like a deacon or anything, right? But you are underestimating you. You can close doors that God's trying to open for you. I have a great example of this, guys. It's sort of ghetto, rock with me, whatever. It's a great example. So, went to California with my homegirl. I was just trying to help her escape her abusive boyfriend. I was already going to California anyway. But because she had like a good number of kids with her, right? I had to fund it. She said she couldn't work because that was against her purpose. I was in the beginning of my spiritual journey, so I ain't understand none of that. I was just really confused how she thought I was supposed to pay for her life. So once we got there, I was like, girl, you need to sign up for the welfare, right? We had already spent all the money that we had saved to get over there, so there was no choice. So signed up for the cash assistance and the food assistance. I come back to old girl, right? Hey, did you sign up for food stamps and the cash assistance? Because keep in mind, I'm still paying for hotels for this large number of people. We're going on about a month at this point, right? And she was like, no, I can't get through on the line. Like, it's not working for me. A, B, C, D. We get to the end of the month, right? She has made her own plans to return home because she found out that she's pregnant again. So she has to go back. And she never filled out for the food stamps or anything. As soon as she leaves, we get a call the next day after waiting all this time, right? We do our appointment. They print our card out while we're there because California EBT and all that stuff was like super cool. They gave us $2,000 off top and like $1,500 in food stamps. She would have been considered a second household. So she would have got another set of $2,000 in her own stamps. Between the two of us and all of that, that was our down payment and the stuff that we needed to get the furniture in the house for us to actually reside in California. Because she did not go through that door because her estimation of, oh, this ain't gonna work. We out here, we ain't got no money, A, B, C, and D. I can't do A, B, C, whatever the case may be. She blocked her blessing. That was not what she was meant to have. She took her ass back home on a Greyhound bus, and now she knew her mama where she belonged. Okay? While we were there, I saw the opportunity to get a place that was actually going to be free every month. But by that point, I realized there was something a little strange about California, and that Los Angeles thing is more like Lost Angel City. So I just took my ass back home. But the point of the story is, you can block your own blessing holding on to something that you know is clearly not in alignment for you anymore. It's not benefiting you. It doesn't feel right. It don't excite you no more. But you're used to it and you have a certain type of loyalty, baby. That's not going to do nothing for you where you're going, because your loyalty needs to be to the spiritual path. Because there's one energy that's always going to be loyal to you, and that's the Most High. When there's nobody else around, when you're alone in the shower, and I just did this in the last video. I wish I could share it with y'all, but it was somebody's personal time capsule video. Neptunian energy. Your connection to God, your centering with your crown, right? That's also through your Jupiter placement. When you're in water, when you are traveling, when you are in a foreign land, when you listen to music, when you dance, when you watch a film. These are all conduits and ways that source can reach you because you are in the liminal space. You are in a place of receiving messages when you are doing Neptunian things. When you are doing Jupiter things or Sagittarius expansion things, you are exploring. You are learning something new. Your mind is wide open. That is what pretty much I can feel is the connecting, or why they have the same ruler. Both of them about being open to receive something outside of yourself so that you gain a new level of wisdom or knowing without actually having to do like Gemini work, which is studying and learning and writing and forming a pattern and a thought. No, with Sagittarius or Pisces, Neptune, or Jupiter energy, it's like a knowing. You just feel it. That's where you're being called to. This part of you that just knows, even though you can't see it in front of you, that if you take that leap, something amazing is on the other side of it. If you weren't sure before now, let this be your confirmation. I'm going to pull from one more deck. Because luckily, on this cell phone camera, I can see how long I recorded. I know that I have about 10 minutes to my next appointment. Guys, it is so much harder to fight yourself than to just go along with it. Like, I've been saying I need a laptop and I need to switch to this camera forever. But I was so afraid of stepping outside of it. I didn't even realize it was fear. Stepping outside of using that, what I was used to. Y'all remember, I wouldn't even like make eye contact with that camera. I'd be looking down doing my readings the whole time like I was in person with people because I'm sort of shy. But I'm being pushed outside that box. But the only way you can get to your manifestation is if you start walking towards it. What's the point in doing all that scripting and all that writing and all that dream work and everything else if you're not going to go grab your prize or collect it because it requires you to step out of what you've already been in? The point in a manifestation is creating something that you can move into away from what you've already had. So where is the collective being guided right now? Where is the collective being guided right now? I just keep hearing like higher love, higher ground. And a higher love is actually ruled by Sagittarius. There's like romantic love, which is the 5th house. There's partnership love, the 7th house. There's intimate, deep-rooted love. That's the 8th house. But then the 9th house is a love that brings you closer to God. Like imagine being with somebody that makes you feel like God has to be real because it's like this is custom made for me. Like this does something to me. Like I grow in this relationship. I evolve, but I evolve in like a way like I'm picturing a tree sprouting, like not just branches, but suddenly leaves and fruit and stuff that they can share with other people because somebody has watered you in this way. So healing, being led towards healing what hurt you. And I'm going to call this the manifestation card. This is the house. This is the thing. And I keep referring to the reading I was just doing. But I was explaining to her that this whole time, we can be shrinking ourselves because we're limiting God. The same way old girl in California did, right? I was looking through different Airbnbs, staying at one this week and going to the beach. Not something I thought I was going to do before, but I realized, hey, my computer is down. I can't get into it until next week. All I can do is card readings. I could just take this light with me to the beach and imagine what amazing readings I can do. If I'm next to the water, I'm next to like a pure conduit. I can even like set my little light outside and do it on the balcony at the place I got. This is amazing. I would have never thought of that. I went back on the Airbnb to check out something else and it took me to India. I saw India was like $500 for a week, $300 for 5 days. And I was like, I have not been thinking big enough, baby. I got to get my passport back. Somehow they got lost on my spiritual attack, which is crazy, right? Like somebody literally broke into my storage and stole all my music stuff and my passport. It's the weirdest thing. But I was not thinking about any of the other opportunities, the other places I could travel. I was just stuck in front of that computer for years and I could not think outside of that box. Suddenly, I think I had a moment with God where I was just like, I surrender. Whatever you want from me, I want too. So not only do I get synchronicities now, signs showing me that what I am dreaming for myself is possible, or even signs that show you how to get it done, right? Dreams, messages, like, oh, okay, that's the missing piece I was looking for. I'm starting to see things that are helping me dream bigger, to see bigger. Like, wow, I didn't even know that was a possibility. That would be great if I started doing that. Like, all of my stuff has shifted in a lighter way. Like, I'm not even going to be offering any type of shadow work and stuff going forward. I'll talk to y'all about that later, but just letting you know. You can feel the change in your mindset as you start to raise your vibration, and then you'll notice that the key that you have, that I'm not wearing today, starts opening doors you ain't even know were there. Didn't even know they were closed to you at first. So, unexpected visitors popped up with a white rabbit. I'm going to connect that to the fact that you're supposed to be meeting new soul tribe people. People that you didn't even know were actually meant to be in your whole life this whole time. But those people are going to be good luck. Like somebody or something is about to enter your life that is like your good luck charm. And it is the spark that you need to get your energy back, to get your mojo back, to get moving towards the new thing. And it looks like the new thing is not having to do everything on your own. I don't know what you've been doing before, collective, but you've been doing everything on your own. It's been going slow, sometimes seeming stuck in the mud, not coming along how you wanted to. The people, the person, whoever that is on the way is going to help you heal whatever has been keeping you in that stagnant energy and move you more towards this $300 for 5 days in the Indian Palace. Like, it was a really nice place, y'all. It was a pool out back. And I'm like, how is this so nice? But it's the exchange rate over there. America is really greedy. And the only advantage to that is when you go to other places, their money is worth like a lot more. You were missing out on your Indian Airbnb vacation weekend or week or whatever because you can afford it. Because you're thinking about how you're going to survive the next month at this job you hate. You do not have to be at this job or this place that you hate. You don't even have to be in a business that's not moving how you want it to. Everything could be just that quick. And all you have to say is, I surrender, or I am open to receive, which is today's message for the collective on Jupiter Day. Open yourself, open your container to receive. Your crown is waiting. Have a good day, y'all.